Tape 6B, Book 1, English 900. English 900, Book 1, Tape 6C, Conversation. 1. Listen. Good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm just fine, thanks. And how are you?
Fine, thanks. Are you a student?
Yes, I am. You're a student too, aren't you?
Yes. My name is Long.
What's your first name?
My first name is Harry. My name is Harry Long.
Very glad to meet you, Harry. My name is Paul.
What's your last name, Paul?
My last name is Johnson. My name is Paul Johnson.
How do you spell your last name?
Johnson. Johnsson.
I'm very glad to know you, Paul.
I'm glad to know you, Harry.
2. Listen. Hello, Harry. Hello, Paul. How are you?
Hello, John. Hi, John. We're fine, thanks. How are you?
Fine, thanks. Do you know my father?
No, we don't, John.
This is Harry, and this is Paul. This is my father. How do you do, boys? Very glad to know you.
How do you do, Mr. Smith? How do you do? Very pleased to meet you, Mr. Smith.
3. Listen. What's your friend's name, Bill?
His name is John.
What's his last name? Is it Johnson?
No, it isn't. His last name is Smith.
How do you spell his last name?
Smith. S-M-I-T-H.
Are you and John old friends, Bill?
Yes, we are. John and I are very old friends.
Is John a student?
No, he isn't. I'm a student, but John is an engineer.
4. Listen. Helen, this is Harry, and this is Paul.
Hello, Harry. Hello, Paul. Glad to meet you.
Hello, Helen. I'm very pleased to meet you.
How do you do, Helen? It's a pleasure to meet you. Helen is my sister.
We're very glad to meet your sister.
Are you Henry's brother, Harry?
Yes, I am. Do you know Henry?
Yes, Henry and I are friends.
Who is that over there?
That's my uncle. He's a teacher. I know your uncle. He's a very good teacher. 5. Listen. Good morning, Dr. Rice. Good morning, Dr. Baker.
Good morning, Mr. Brown. How are you? Good morning, Mr. Brown. How are you this morning?
I'm very well, thank you. And you?
Fine, thank you.
Mary, this is Dr. Rice, and this is Dr. Baker.
How do you do, Mrs. Brown? Very happy to know you, Mrs. Brown.
How do you do? It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet Mr. Brown's wife.
The doctors and I are old friends, Mary.
I'm very glad to meet my husband's friends.
6. Listen. Who is that lady over there?
That's Harry's mother.
And who is that man over there?
That's Harry's brother. His name is Henry.
And who are those people over there?
Those people are Harry's friends.
Do you know Harry's cousin?
No, I don't. I know his mother and brother, but I don't know his cousin.
His cousin's name is Edward. He's an engineer.
Really? Is his cousin really an engineer?
Now, repeat. Who is that lady over there?
That's Harry's mother.
And who is that man over there?
That's Harry's brother. His name is Henry.
And who are those people over there?
Those people are Harry's friends.
Do you know Harry's cousin?
No, I don't. I know his mother and brother, but I don't know his cousin.
His cousin's name is Edward. He's an engineer.
Really? Is his cousin really an engineer?
Exercises.
1. Use the right word. Listen and repeat. My father's pen is here. Her cousin's name is Martha. Are Paul and Henry friends? John and Betty are cousins. That is my friend's automobile. There are the two fathers. This is my uncle's dog. These are my three uncles. The mothers are over there. Is this my husband's pen? Where is my mother's dictionary? These men are husbands. Are those John's brothers? What is John's brother's name? Where are Betty's sisters? Is that Betty's sister's desk?
Exercise 2. Repeat. This is Mr. Smith.
How do you do, Mr. Smith?
Mrs. Rice, this is Mr. Jones.
Very pleased to meet you, Mr. Jones.
Mr. Johnson, this is my brother Fred.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Fred.
My name is Smith.
What's your first name?
Helen, this is Paul.
Hello. Very glad to meet you.
Mrs. Brown, this is Mr. Jones. Exercise 3. Repeat. This is his brother.
These are his brothers.
Who is that lady over there?
Who are those ladies over there?
Is that Betty's sister?
Are those Betty's sisters?
This is my friend.
These are my friends.
Is this Mr. Johnson's book?
Are these Mr. Johnson's books?
Is that my father's briefcase?
Are those my father's briefcases?
Where is that lawyer?
Where are those lawyers?
Is that your uncle?
Are those your uncles?
This is the end of Tape 6C, Book 1, English 900.